Okay, we're given the equation of a parabola right here, and first we're going to find its vertex. So to do that, you see this equation, it's in the standard form, so we can just use the vertex formula. Namely, we just have to do x is equal to negative b over 2a, right? And then from here, remember a is the coefficient of x squared, which in this case is 1, and the b value is the coefficient of x, which in this case is negative 8. C is 12, but we don't need to use C in that formula. Anyway, now let's just plug in numbers. Here we have this negative from the formula, and then the B is negative 8. So open the parentheses and put in negative 8 over 2 times A, which is 1 right here, like this. And then on the top, negative 8 give us positive 8 over, on the bottom, 2 times 1 is just 2. So divide this out, we get 4. And that's the x value. Don't forget to get the y value as well. How can we do that though? Be sure to just plug in the x value 4 back to the original equation and work out the y value. Right here, we know that y will be x squared, and we will use 4 into x. So we will have 4 squared and then minus a times 4 for the x. And then at the end, right here, we put down plus 12. And now we just have to work this out. This right here, 4 squared is 16. And then negative 8 times 4 is minus 32. And then we also have the plus 12. And then this right here is going to be negative 16 and then plus 12. So finally, the y value is negative 4. So anyway, the vertex of this parabola is x is equal to 4, y is equal to negative 4. And we are done right here. Now, for the x-intercepts, how can we do that? Remember, to get the x-intercept, what we can do is, first, let y to be 0, and then solve for the x values, okay? And however, though, sometimes for a parabola, you may not get a x-intercept, but just work this out. If this is not factorable, if you see that if you use a quadratic equation, it doesn't give you any real roots, then it has no x-intercepts. But anyway, let's just solve to see if we have any or not. Plugging 0 into y, we have 0 equal x squared minus 8x plus 12. This right here is actually factorable. It's pretty easy, because to factor this, we can just have x and x to get the x squared. And now, what times what give us positive 12? And together, they have to add out to be negative 8. The correct combination that we'll use is minus 2 and minus 6, okay? And then, of course, we make this equal to 0. We set the first factor, x minus 2 equal to 0. And we also set the second factor, x minus 6 equal to 0. Right here, add the 2 on both sides. X is equal to 2. Right here, we add the 6 on both sides. X is equal to 6. Now, these are the x values of the x-intercepts. And we have 2 of them. And remember, for the x-intercepts, right? Remember the x value and also the y value. When x is 2, y will be this 0 right here, right? So the first one is 2, 0. And the second one is 6, 0 for the y, okay? We have 2 points for the x-intercepts. Lastly, to do the graph, all we have to do now is just to use the vertex and also the x-intercepts. When we have 3 points, especially with all this, we have enough information to graph the parabola. So now let's see it. Let me just make the marks right here. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's go up a little bit as well. Anyway, 4, negative 4. 4 is right here, and then negative 4 is right here, so I will just put a dot here. This is the vertex. And then, first x-intercept is 2, 0, it's right here. 6, 0 is right here. And even though we have 3 points, but of course, do not connect the dots with triangle. You know this right here is a parabola, right? So when you connect the dots, be sure you just kind of try your best to draw a nice open up parabola. It's a happy face parabola in this case, okay? And this right here, it does have a y-intercept, but I just want to show you guys this portion of the graph. And that's it.